Looking at leading off with Bowser into DK. Got Paratrooper on the team. Walrus, a big Paratrooper fan. And then over there on Boomerang Bros team, Chemistry for King Boo. Got Toadette in the 4 spot. Really liking that slap pad, and then bringing some Chem for Peach there. We might see a little bit of a shift downwards. We're going to see Bro move up to that 4 spot, Toadette down to the 5.
You know, we're getting a little late on the East Coast, but I'm hoping. Oh, and we got Wario. I was wondering, we now have crossed a game has been streamed on every stadium. I was wondering if we were going to get a Wario, and here we go. This should be fun. I love Wario Stadium. I'm a big fan. I like my DK and my Yoshi a little bit more. Wario's tons of fun, and it's crazy. Those chain chomps play more of a factor than you think.
Yeah, you can hit some into the tornadoes, into the chain chomps. It can bite some players out there. Just a real X factor for this game.
Here we go. Rolling right on through. Boomerang Bro trying to keep the Triple Crown in effect. Can take it in a matter of weeks. Something I've been trying to do for a year and some change.
Yeah, you see him pitching Peach here. Going with the captain on the bump. And
I'd argue Boomerang Bro is facing I mean, this is tough for Boomerang Bro to go from Remke into Walrus. Those are 2 very tough games. We're going to need to see a lot from Boomer in this game.
Yeah, for sure. So far, pitching a gem. Hasn't given up any really solid contact at all. See a no-hitter through top of the first inning. You got DK back on the bump. Looking to continue what Walrus did in that last game versus Vickless. You see Boomerang Bro standing there at the back of the batter's box, just trying to give him any extra time he can get to put a read on a pitch. And that ball is absolutely crushed over the Luigi super jump. That's a leadoff homer for Boomerang Bro.
Exactly what you're trying to do if you're Boomer. Maybe the wall jump there, but I don't know if you're going to get there.
Yeah, you can question it. It's real tough. It would be close either way, but just a great hit. Putting your opponent in a position where they need to make a decision on what to do out there is really tough.
Boomerang Bro doing exactly what he's hoping to do, and that's not going to be enough. Luigi should track that one down. That is going to be an out there.
Yeah, you got that push trajectory. If you're a little bit faster on that swing, you're putting that ball out for sure.
Great takes there from Boomerang Bro with Boomerang Bro, who's going to line one into left. Has Boomerang Bro ever used Hammer Bro? I think actually in net play, but he says, hey, it's the namesake. It's my character. I got my second different tank top on the day. I'm out here, sun's out, guns out. It might be 10 o'clock on the East Coast, but we're still out here shining with a big-time home run. And Wario throwing it over there to get the second out of the inning. And again, Ravian pointed it out earlier, Boomerang Bro playing a little bit better with the Dr. Koala in the back.
Yeah, you see Walrus get out of that inning there, but you got to be a little bit scared if you are Walrus. He's already lighting up your DK pitcher, who's your most comfortable pick, your number 1 pick in this draft. You got to be a little bit scared. Maybe you got to shake some things up there with DK, or might need to pull him if it gets out of hand quickly here.
That was a devastating third strike on that first AB. Toadsworth's going to put one past Boomerang Bro there at second. And one thing that we've seen, Boomerang Bro, the only person to do this, and it's come up big, second base for Boomerang Bro, the actual character.
Yeah, I mean, stars off, I played him a little bit. He's got a sneaky long dive range. You wouldn't expect it, so he's definitely a viable character there in the infield. Mario puts a charge into one, but that's just going to be a pop out for Yoshi out there in the outfield.
Does dive range increase with stars on?
I do not. No, I'm going to say no. Maybe there's some weirdness, but I don't think so. You get faster speed, you can cover more ground, but I don't think the actual dive range itself increases.
That was 3 players trying to make one play on that pop fly that we saw.
Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle, them all converging on the ball. Luckily, not a collision out there. Could get kind of dangerous.
Matt in the chat trying to get past producer Ravian. It's a tough wall to climb, but you'll get there, Matt. 3-0 in the bottom of the second. Birdo trying to add on here with some damage. Walrus sticking with the trusty DK. Do you think Walrus goes away from the DK pitcher at some point in this game? I mean, if we see maybe 2 more runs, do we see Walrus leave DK pitcher before 7 runs?
I don't think so. I think Walrus is confident enough in his DK pitcher that he's going to ride him out until that 7 runs, if it happens.
And PM has enough. And that puts Walrus on the board. Toadette's not going to get it. The lead is now 2.
Ball seems to go under Toadette on that wall jump. Hits the top of the wall. 1-3 here. Quick out there right after that home run.
Ooh, you thought Bowser might get plunked there, but not enough. Bowser going to get gobbled up by Birdo there.
Not quick enough on that swing. Gets the push there and charging with DK, trying to cut this lead down to 1 run.
Great take there. You definitely want to be more disciplined with your DK, and that is going to get past the diving Boomerang, bro. Does another second baseman maybe make that play? I don't know. That ball was hit pretty hard, pretty fast.
You got Birdo over there at shortstop. I like Birdo at shortstop over second base. She probably makes a play, though. But other than that, it'd be real tough. Maybe a Wario. Maybe someone with sliding catch has the speed boost during that slide to potentially grab that ball.
Yoshi up now here, trying to add to this Boomerang Bro lead. Great take there. I love that. Boomerang Bro, really great at taking the pitch. I think if you are watching this and you want to get into Big Balla, you want to get into Starzon, one of the best things you can do to increase your skill is KB throws that one out of the yard. It's Wario's big time run for Boomerang Bro and KB there as that run comes back now. It is a 3-run lead yet again. Taking a pitch, confidence in your pitch taking is crucial for Big Balla and Starzon.
It's really crucial for any aspect of any game mode for Mario Baseball. You gotta be comfortable on the pitches you're swinging at, not just taking balls, but sometimes taking strikes. If you see it's inside, you're gonna make bad contact. Just not swinging that ball and generating bad contact, accepting a strike in certain situations definitely will help you out in your game.
Ooh, Hammer Bro not gonna get, or Boomerang Bro not gonna get the body check. Gonna be thrown out at second there. 4-1 top 4.
Again, we've seen Walrus make contact, some good contact so far, but just sent a couple balls out to center field, pushed a couple balls when you need to be pulling with some of those hitters. That ball from Tozer is going to sneak through the infield. Gonna see Boomerang Bro.
There you go, little integrosity. Cover your bases. When in doubt, dive it out.
We got Luigi to the plate. Again, in center field, that's Yoshi all day.
Not much of a tournament, and I feel I'm a pretty qualified guy to say this. Not much of a tournament from Luigi in the games, at least that I have been watching and playing in. Oh, here we go, our first tornado.
That one spent a long time in the tornado.
This could be an inside the Parker. Toadette is fast. Toadette's going. Not gonna go for it.
That one hung up in the air for so long in that tornado, and then you see the ball go past Toadsworth. Would have been close at the plate, but I think Toadette is out there if Boomerang Bro sends her all the way. So good decision to pull her back. And the sac fly, they're going to drive her in.
Yep, all day. I'm curious there, Walrus. Is there, or not Walrus, Matt Gree. Do you slap it all with Peach in that situation? Or is Peach just basically, we're Starzon, we're charging with that big sweet spot all day, especially with Chem?
So Peach has the low trajectory, and charge hitting could be a bit of a risk. You could run the risk of lining into the infield and then not getting that run. But I think in that case, you have the chemistry. There's no downside. Slap versus charge, I think you should be going with the slap there.
Threatening here for Boomerang Bro, trying to add on to this lead. Is Walrus's second life running out of time? But there's plenty of ball left in this one. Birdo, deep, far. Toadsworth's not going to get there. That should be at least one. I don't think Magic Koopa's going to score on that one.
And here we see, might see a DK pitcher swap.
Here it is. We do get the pitcher swap. The first time I think we've seen in a long time. Oh, Yoshi with the chem. Is it enough? Is it far? Is it deep enough? It is. It's a 3-run ding-dong. Boomerang, bro. Sun's out, guns out. Yoshi, ding-dong. It's an 8-run lead in the bottom of the 4th. Boomerang, bro, is approaching that mercy.
Yeah, and that's Yoshi's second home run of this game. 4 RBIs for Yoshi, and we're going to be walking King Boo here. You see Walrus switch pitchers and then immediately give up the home run. That is never a good feeling.
Mercy territory in effect. I mean, you got to at least, you got to get through PD. You got to get through Boomerang, bro. And it's a PD slap, but it's going to be foul and an out. I hate PD slaps. Stop doing it.
Yeah.
Enough, folks. I know you want to say it. I know you want to do it. I want to blah, 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 blah. PD hits ding-dongs. Come on now.
I mean, I've started to somewhat use Hammer Bro slap stars off at least. And another tornado. Walrus going to catch it this time. But going back to that, Hammer Bro slap, a little bit more viable. You don't have as big of a sour spot on the bat. So PD's sour spot on that bat just really kills the slap hit, in my opinion.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I mean, Boomerang Bro is playing a hell of a day at second base. Matt, yeah. I want to ask you this here. Super says being due is a lie. Do you agree with that? Oh, Bowser. See you later. We're talking about being due. Waller says, hey, reminder, I'm a Net Play Superstars champion. I can hit the ball pretty far. This is now a 6-run lead.
And DK going deep again.
It's back to back.
Walrus saying, I'm not out of this game yet. I might have to take DK out as pitcher, but he's still an offensive threat. He's still my #1 pick for this team.
And Boo puts a charge into one. Not far enough. Going to get the inside part of the bat. Not enough lumber on that one. Wario not going to get it done there. Good work by Boomer to get 2 quick outs there with 2 home run threats.
Yeah, that 3 runs there cuts the lead, but those 5 runs in the bottom of the last inning really harmful. And you see Walrus going back to DK pitcher. I was wondering this when he switched it out. He might have been just trying to save DK's stamina so he could continue pitching the game with him, because you had those 2 runners on second and third base. Just wanted to save that stamina, not give up that last run with DK, and you can keep him in the game here.
Walrus has to remember, though, this is Boomerang, bro. This is not a slouch. This is someone who is trying to go for a triple crown in 1 month. And that is a deep drive by Madge. That's going to be double for Madge. And Matt Cree, I think I just want to get your comment on this. If he pulls this off, this is the greatest stretch of Mario Baseball we've ever seen. I don't think you can sit there and say that Boomerang Bro has not played the best stretch of Mario Baseball we've ever seen in competitive online play. If he does a 3-peat in 3 weeks, it is the best feat we've ever seen in this game.
I'd have to 100% agree. And I think, if I'm being honest, I think this Big Balla tournament is the hardest of all 3 that we've seen for him to win. We have the top names in all of Mario Baseball in this tournament. 42 entrants, a huge bracket. I mean, Starzon, you only saw 16 entrants, I believe. So this one I feel like is a lot bigger than those other 2.
Again, this game is in mercy territory. We're talking about Boomerang Bro getting ready for one of the biggest things, if not the biggest, the performances, consistent performances in Mario Baseball. And he's taking down Walrus, who has been so dominant since getting a second life against Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe, the 42 seed, wins on a coin flip, gets into where he gets, and then forfeits basically his spot in bracket to Walrus here. And we are seeing Boomerang Bro out for blood. Plushie back. He doesn't have to go perform open heart surgery. He is ready to just say, I have created the best thing. Is Toadsworth puts one out of the yard.
Toadette's missed a couple of those wall jumps, and I want to go back to that Yoshi home run. Yoshi's 3rd home run of this game. 5 RBIs, 6 RBIs for Yoshi, I believe. So just an incredible performance from Yoshi, someone who's not your typical power hitter. And you've seen him already put 3 out. And that one was to center field almost. So just an incredible, good contact there to get that ball out of the yard.
I was talking to Clutch, and I want to get your thoughts on this too, Macri. How important is Chem in this game mode to you when you're drafting?
I think it's very important. You know, you got to produce with as many hitters as you can, and anything you can do team composition wise to raise some of those lower tier characters is such a benefit. Like you don't have the stars to rely on with some characters that you normally would. So being able to get Chem on base for characters who aren't as strong with the slap or with the charge hits is so important. And you see it come into effect when you see people setting up Chem for Boo. You see King Boo going in front of Boo for that Chem rather than the typical stars off. You're looking for Boo in front of King Boo. So, I mean, people recognize the importance. And that is a Boomerang, bro. Perfect dinger here. Boomerang, bro. The person just soaking it all in, not giving the face cam reaction that we've become accustomed to, but just a massive home run there. So high, such a big shot from Boomerang, bro.
Boomerang, bro, gets here after coming back with the best game of the bracket.
Oh, and Mario's going to get chain chomped. That's Toadette on third base. Her second triple of the game. And we got the Peach Chem looking for a home run, but at least the sac fly if we do make good contact here. Interesting to see I didn't pick up on this, but Walrus deciding not to go back to Toadsworth for the pitcher, switching it up to Boo instead of that Toadsworth pick after DK got tired.
I haven't seen as much Boo pitcher. I'm curious where you think Boo pitcher are. Do you think Boo is still best in the business here with Big Ball?
I don't have enough experience to really say. I pitch Boo mostly. I've played a couple Stars On games earlier today, and then Big Ball, I've tried to pitch Boo as much as possible just because that's who I'm the most comfortable with, but definitely need to be trying out more pitchers. Yoshi almost overruns that ball, able to turn around on a dime and snag that ball.
It doesn't matter. So we got a good. I know we still got the game here, but you, Macri, you've been basically in this server as long as I have. As DK hits a charge into one here into left center, Bowser goes back there. Big Balla versus Stars On. Do you have a preference? Do you kind of have thoughts? Oh, his Pooh hits one way deep.
You know, I'm not a Stars On player. I've been trying to play more Stars On, and I like both of them. I don't see why. I don't think one has to be better than the other. It's
Mario. Yoshi's not going to get there.
It's really just two different types of plays. I do like the aspect of not having to worry about star usage, but I also do feel like it does take a little bit of the strategy away. You don't have like a resource you need to conserve and manage in that aspect. So there's different aspects to it. We see Boomerang Bro getting the pitch, getting on the bump here to throw some pitches here. Walu gonna make that out. Walrus these last 3 innings, really 6 runs
away, especially the last 3 innings. I mean, if you're Boomerang, bro, good thing you continue to add on, like with a Birdo, not going to be a home run. Beautiful wall jump there by Walrus. I mean, unfortunately, Walrus has just not stopped the bleeding enough. Walrus has had 3 very strong innings. I think we can Walrus is a second half of the game player. He just needs to get warmed up. That's going to be down. Yoshi's going to be in there for 2. And, man, we are seeing one of Yoshi's best days of all time.
Yeah. Slugging percentage somewhere. It got to be like
stealing 3rd here. And not, oh, and Toadsworth is running the wrong way. You might have been able to have that. King Boo takes the plunk. Petey Piranha with the chem. Could make this a mercy. Could be a walk-off. It's not. It's going to be the DK.
It's when we overrun it.
It's going to be bases loaded. No, it's not. Well, here it is. Oh, no. It's going to be a double play. Boomerang Bro takes his freaking gift, smashes it up, and throws it on the ground like a spoiled brat. Mario.
Oh, and Mario puts a charge into one.
Not going to be enough.
I have to say, as a base runner myself, I know what it feels like to run yourself into a double play like that. You see a blunder, you want to take as much advantage as you can of it, but sometimes you just get a little too greedy in that kind of situation. Yesterday, I had a situation where a runner, outfielder bobbled the PM.
See you later. That ball's crushed.
Toadette again missing a wall jump. We've seen a couple of those out there.
Can Toadette make that play? I don't know. I think that ball's hit too hard.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like she should be able to, but like she's there, the model's there, but I don't know. Sometimes they just don't make the play. Walrus putting up 7 runs these last 4 innings, only able to get the 1 that last inning. Probably needed a couple more if he wanted to have a really good shot at this 9th inning comeback, but has been able to do all right with boot pitcher. Just really needs to keep up the good pitching here if he wants a shot in the 9th inning.
Tough right there. Here we go. Bottom of 8 here. 14-8 for Boomerang Bro. God damn, Macri, I appreciate your dedication to the craft. Going back to school tomorrow, hanging out with us here. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's your birthday. Gotta show up for this special occasion, and I mean, I'm gonna be watching this series either way. I figured I'd hop in the booth for a couple games. Always have fun in the booth here, and we see PD pitcher here.
It's gone. See ya.
I mean, charge pitch with PD, I'm not even sure you can curve that ball. So Walrus just had to sit there in the middle of the right where Bowser is default in the box and
this might be back to back, but it's foul.
Boo putting a charge into 1. That one's out of here.
We've seen a lot of home runs in this one.
That's what Big Balla is all about. It's all about hitting those home runs. Only 1 out here. You got 4 runs to go. You still got a chance. Sending that one out to center field, though. Unfortunately, Yoshi going to grab that one. 2 outs now.
So Toadsworth 10-4. I mean, the way this game could have gone for it to end here at the 14-10. Walrus came back. Walrus dominated that second half. Boomerang Bro kind of had enough from the beginning of the game to survive there. And, I mean, that was a wonderful, wonderful game. The Triple Crown still in effect for Boomerang Bro.
Yeah, you see there 5 runs in the 4th, 3 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. But then after that, Walrus able to get the shutout those last 2 innings. Just needed to lock in on that pitching a bit earlier, prevent some of those earlier runs and not give up the lead so quickly to start the game off. And this could have gone a different way. You see this game somewhat similar to the Kirby Smart Burner game where Christosi jumped out to an early lead, but Kirby Smart Burner didn't give up, kept chipping away at that lead. Very similar here. Walrus making it somewhat close here towards the end, but just coming up a bit short, runs out of time to keep that lead churning down.